Hey everybody, Adam Savage in my cave, and if you wanted to unleash some eldritch horrors, today is your day, because we're making a Necronomicon in the cave with Tom Sullivan. Hello, sir, how are you?
Very well, thank you, Adam.
I'm so excited to have you in the cave, Tom. I mean, I'm such a fan. I've been trying over the last hour we've been hanging out to not overly fanboy on you, but it's hard to overestimate how much your work, and specifically the Necronomicon, means to me. Wow. I love books. I love books with tales. You built this book with so much beautiful history. I love getting to cover it with you at the auction for Prop Store. And I never imagined we'd be making one together. But tell me about how the original was built. Tell me about some of its history.
In the script, the book was described as having some kind of animal skin with a few letters from an ancient alphabet on it.
Okay.
And Sam had not seen that terrific little drive-in flick called Equinox.
Okay.
And but the book in that is exactly what Sam described. Leather book, couple of letters from ancient alphabet. And so I called up Sam and told him about that.
Yeah.
And that being an illustrator, I want things to read immediately, because you take about a second and a half, and you know what I like that, or whatever. And so I wanted I double checked, because I didn't know that much about the book at that point. But this is a book of evil, right, Sam? Oh yeah, it's full of spells. And and so I said, okay, well, I'd heard of Ilsa Koch. I read about it in one of my dad's Saga magazines or something, who was a wife of a Nazi commandant of a concentration camp. And she had prisoners skinned and made lampshades, curtains, and book covers out of their skin.
Correct. And
then I was thinking, well, if you used the back of somebody, you couldn't tell that it was human.
Right.
So I decided on a face.
How to make sure you know instantly that it's a human face.
Yeah. And I don't really remember. Somebody must have done a book somewhere with a human face on it, but
you hadn't seen one.
I hadn't seen it. I thought it was new. Yeah. And I had castings of the actors, not Bruce, because he only had bruises on him, but I'm pretty sure it's Hal Delrich's plaster cast, just of the front half of his face. And I did 5, 6, 7 layers of latex on that, pulled it out, super contact cemented it to the cover, and then just fold it together. And then on the interiors, because the pages, the skin kind of
wraps around it.
Yeah. And so I then smeared Sayu clay on that and let that dry. I may have put to make sure it stuck and wouldn't come off, I may have put down some Elmer's glue or something, and then let that dry.
Yeah.
But it didn't take long at all. And then the pages, I had some heavy stock paper, and you've got some really cool stuff here, and had learned from second grade that grocery bag material makes great kind of a pseudo leather.
Yep.
And it's available and cheap. And
funny.
Had no budget for anything.
Yeah.
So I just cut out all these sheets of it, roughly the length of the pages, which is 5, 6 inches, something like that.
Yeah.
And I folded several up like a kind of a accordion kind of thing.
Signatures.
And then just glued them over the pages. And then super glued that like contact cement on the binding and the pages, and then just stuck them in there and make sure they stuck, and it was over pretty quick.
Dude. For me, when I'm making a prop and I'm doing for the fun, my favorite part is often the last painting, right? The thing that brings it all together and ties it all up. And there's always a moment when the object fools me just for a second, or just fools some part of my brain that's like, this feels like it could almost be real. This gets close to what I was hoping. Did you have that moment when you were doing the illustrations and doing the finishing touches?
Well, the illustrations were done on set, at the location.
Right.
After I'd finished all my other prep stuff, and
so you're just sitting there furiously adding drawing after drawing and spell after spell.
And Sam didn't need drawings in it originally.
Oh wow!
But I was always trying to bring more to the production than what was asked, because first of all, I'm an illustrator, so I love drawing on everything.
Of course.
And I helped actually in my own head develop some of the lore behind it. And I use elements from the script and my imagination. I even predicted the flying deadite in there.
That's amazing.
And, but the illustrations were inspired by Da Vinci's notebooks. And in fact, there's some deliberate kind of rip-offs and parodies of things like in what's the name of the circle of the square guy?
Oh yeah, Dimensional Man.
Yeah, and I used that, but I used a
Right,
triangle and a pentagram.
Oh
or
right,
something,
yes, I do remember
and
this.
put the winged deadite in that, and that kind of thing. And then there's other a back study of a guy with muscles, and then
Right.
but I added demon wings on to it, that kind of thing.
Dude, it's such an iconic piece. This is a mold that you did some pre-painting of latex into.
Yes.
Is this fiberglass mold a casting of the original book?
Actually, that's from one of the other films, but
Okay.
it's what I had because
Yeah.
I don't have the Hal Delridge face mold.
Fair.
And but I knew that this would work because the original book is a little bit smaller than this.
Right.
They kept getting bigger as the film went along, and but this is all prepared to go, and we can pull that out if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So we're going to pull it out and then do some celluclay dimensionalizing. Is that what the next?
Well, the next step is then we cut out the cardboard.
Oh, dude, look at that texture. Oh, Tom.
Thank you.
Horrifying. So I'm often saying to people that my young training as a graphic designer was some of the most important aesthetic training I had, because in graphic design, the question is it communicating right now as fast as possible? So I really appreciate your saying this, because I remember watching the movie and I instantly understood precisely what this book was meant to horrify me with.
Great. And I like that in the original film, the way Sam lit it, you can't really tell what it is, but with that, was it pareidolia? We see faces.
Right. Well, pareidolia. Yes.
Pareidolia.
Yes.
And I think that it works like that. Now this is a little more overt.
Yes.
But
yeah.
But in the first one, it was just like a mass of flesh, and if you looked at it long enough, you could kind of see the face in it, which made it even, I think, more horrifying.
Yeah. All right. So where we start with this.
Yes.
What do we do to prep this to be our cover?
Okay. Next thing we do is we cut the cardboard.
All right. I'm going to move the paper up here. I've got some cardboard here. We can pull off the tape. So it's going to be, is it going up to basically inside here?
Well, that would be the one for this. I'm thinking we could make it a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
Like this size.
Oh, yeah.
More fitting with the original size of the original.
Oh, yeah. Let's totally do that. Here we go.
Let's see. Yeah, I think that looks about right.
That about right?
Yep.
Did I get this? Did I get these measurements all correct? Just want to make sure. 5 inches wide, 5 inches wide, 6 inches tall, 6 inches tall. Excellent.
I'm having flashbacks.
This is a alternate reality where we get to go back in time, and I was your shop assistant back during Evil Dead.
Oh, to have a shop assistant.
What luxury.
Okay. Hand me the T-square. We'll put that over that and use that as something to actually bend it by. And then kind of lift this up. Easy enough. And then one here. I try to figure out ways so I only have to do this once.
Right.
Kind of thing. All right. That's yeah, great. Now, next step is we would fit this into here.
Oh, right.
We can
figure out. Let me grab a Sharpie. Here we go.
And of course, this will
wrap around.
So we can take that and use a little line. And of course, it's jaggedy. You know.
Right. Shall I scissor?
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, I think we're ready.
All right. Oh, man. This is like the best craft day ever.
Oh, great. We got a good coverage of the face.
Oh, my God. This is so much fun.
course, I told people, how'd you make the book cover? And I said, well, it's easy. You just pick up hitchhikers. You want to be in a movie?
Large Marge.
I think the next step is to take the celluclay, wet
Yep.
that up, and then fill it up on most of this page so we can, when we film that, it's,
Oh, I see. To give it some internal texture.
yes. Right.
Okay.
So it doesn't look like a corrugated cardboard.
We've got some celluclay. Let me grab a couple of cups and a little bit
You
of
betcha.
water.
Or we could probably add in a little coloring.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I've got some there. Hold on just a second. Maybe just a tiny bit.
Boy, just a drop.
Ooh, whoa, that was mostly just the binder.
Yeah, shake that up. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Dope.
Fix it in post.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so now we're getting somewhere.
Interesting. That's exactly what happened to me when I was making the.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Here goes the
Okay,
lamp
just
light.
that plenty.
Okay,
Let's
yeah.
see how that goes.
Oh, let me grab another popsicle stick. Here.
Good job on the glue application.
Thank you.
And well, like we're doing, I patted it on with my fingers so you get that irregular surface to it. And nice and thin. Just make sure we get all the cardboard covered so we don't give away the secret of
right, that it's cardboard.
the economic approach to making a invaluable prop, which I never expected.
Right, to be.
Okay.
And we let that dry.
And we let that dry. 15 hours later, it's dry. It's beautiful,
I love
nice
the
and
box
warm.
oven.
With some tomato sauce and pepperoni.
Exactly.
You got a
It'll be
pizza
really a
here.
lovely flatbread.
The Book of the Dead Pizza.
Okay, what is the
Okay,
what's the next
now
step?
this is very
Scientific.
We put this here. Now, what I would recommend is we take some rubber cement,
All right.
coat it on this, and then on the back of that,
Awesome.
and kind of do the contact cement double source to really make it.
This is my first experience with rubber cement. Was my dad's rubber cement dispenser, the brown bottle. So I'm gonna do it. That smell.
When you do art, special effects in artwork, you have to do sound effects. I got that from King Kong. All those great screams of guys dying.
Yeah.
And, ah!
Oh, the Wilhelm scream. Yeah.
They've been before that, but those are great screams.
I always loved.
Very good. It's one of the first things I did with Sam Raimi. He was doing a movie called It's Murder, and Scott Spiegel played this detective, and Sam is the bad guy, wheelchair. And looking back at it, it's kind of like, did Heath Ledger get his Joker from Sam's thing?
No way.
The makeup's kind of similar, pasty, and it's just kind of weird. And Sam did this amazingly goofy persona in it. Good actor too.
And it's called It's Murder?
It's Murder.
I didn't even know about this. I mean, I'm not familiar with his.
It's like a
pre-Evil Dead.
feature-length Super 8 comedy.
Oh my God.
And he got this big reel, and with sound and everything, and he put it up on. I'm getting right out all the way to the edges, of course, and they'd rent a room at MSU, an auditorium, and for like $2 or something, they'd show his old Super 8 movies, and he screened It's Murder there. Ellen Sandweiss is in it. Bruce is in it a little bit. He had other projects going on at the time.
I
But
run
it's a
into
fun,
Bruce at the
goofy-
Comic-Cons.
I did a poster for it, but one of the first sound effects I did was Sam's character is poisoning the detective,
Yeah.
and so he's got him a tall tumbler, and he goes, "Oh, what's that over there?" Sam distracts him, and while he's looking ridiculously, trying to figure out what it is, he's putting knives and razor blades and poisons and spraying oven cleaner and all.
Oh, so full comedy.
Oh, it's just it's Three Stooges kind of stuff.
Oh my
goofy
God,
stuff.
that's great.
Yeah. Okay, now let's figure out what's in the middle here. And make sure we get the face as much as possible. That looks pretty good. And we press that down. Let those connect.
And then I'm assuming we'll paint the inside of this to get it to receive the...
Well, we'll glue this over here.
Yeah.
And of course, that will all be the garbage bag paper
right.
and pages.
And the corners, do you do like a corner cut on those?
Well, actually, I did a little wedge there.
Okay. All right. That's pretty... Oh. Okay.
Well, what I'm thinking is let's trim just a little bit of these.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Yeah, about there. Now, of course, the dark ones weren't worried about professionalism or resale value.
They weren't into the refined points of bookbinding?
No, not at all.
Fair.
And I think a little on this one, not much. And I think that looks pretty good.
All right. So
I can take one of these and fold it in there. It works.
Rubber cement is magical, isn't it?
It's astounding stuff.
Oh, this is fabulous. I used some other blow dryers because I had one of these Conairs for 30 years and it crapped the bed on me a couple of years ago.
Oh boy.
And so I went and looked and they still make them, but they were like $65 and I didn't want to spend that. So I bought some cheap blow dryers. I went back to this one, found it. It's like my favorite blow dryer. It's probably completely the placebo effect for me.
Could be.
But also like those early art materials, you know, like this is one of the first things I remember using professionally.
Yeah. Most of the supplies I got for Evil Dead were from supermarkets and hardwares. And, I think the most elaborate thing was the gallon of R&D latex.
Oh wow!
3-part foam system that I really liked.
Oh, dude, that is laying down just beautifully. Look at that.
And if there's irregulars and squishes, that's
the better.
That's how human skin reacts from my experience.
When you're bookbinding with it. Oh my God.
I'm really happy how this is turning out.
Dude.
Where'd we go? How about that? It's that easy.
Oh, look at that.
Son of a gun. Oh, we nailed it. We nailed it. Oh boy.
Oh man. I love this. It looks great. Tom. Amazing.
The Book of the Dead, the Reader's Digest edition.
Oh, all right.
Next thing is grocery bag material and our papers.
Okay, grocery bag material. I've got tons here. Just some brown craft paper. Would that suffice?
Oh, yeah. Sure. I won't tell if you won't.
Is this too thin? I mean, I can grab some paper bags.
But let's just go with the paper bags.
Okay.
Just to keep it authentic.
Then give me about 3 minutes.
Okay.
They're just literally a block away. Josh, I'll be back in just a minute. Thanks for holding your breath for that long. I've got some good sturdy paper bags from my local grocery store.
Excellent. Fine material.
Yeah, I know. What I loved when I was a kid is I would crumple it repeatedly and then it would end up being like a kind of almost like a fabric.
Right. Yeah. You can roll it like that and crumple it up. It's amazing stuff. Nice and sturdy. And like human flesh, bound to disintegrate after a while.
Yeah.
Now, what we need to do is this is the area we will be gluing in, and
Gotcha.
so we don't attach it to the
Right,
the human
right.
skin,
Fair.
which we'll pretend it isn't. And so yeah, we'll start that up, and then we'll measure that area, and then start making little rectangular things, and then fold them into like 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch things to hold the pages together.
So like an accordion.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
okay. So is that then we're going to cut like a long strip out of the middle of this?
Yeah, or I actually did several of them.
Oh, okay.
But
well, so I mean, let me just see if
because I found that the accordions kind of wobbled in it wasn't like a perfectly straight flat thing.
Oh, I see.
So I would do it in sections of maybe enough for 4 or 5 pages for each one.
All right. And so you want to go roughly about like
About
that
let's take
distance.
the marker here.
Oh, fair.
We'll kind of from there to there to there, something like that.
All right.
That looks
Give
pretty
or
good.
take?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to say, given that I've seen Bruce Campbell at the various cons, and we had dinner once, meeting Bruce Campbell is exactly what I thought it was going to be like. He is like a larger than life character, and he is like, feels like meeting Elvis a little bit. Was he always like that?
No.
Okay.
Long line of history from school plays, things like that, and of course working in Sam Raimi's films, but back when I met him, he was I don't say painfully shy, but just not as gregarious and outgoing as he is today.
A little more introverted.
Went to a party with him, and house full of kids. And I remember he just kind of sat there, and he was gone in about 20 minutes. And somebody asked me what it was like working with Bruce on Evil Dead 1 and 2. And I thought back, I don't think we said 50 words to each other.
Okay.
For one thing, like he's in almost every scene, so he's really focused. And he is definitely a trooper. But he's one of those guys, you put him on a stage and he's dot, like a little Warner Brothers frog, And
hello, my darling.
And now he's developed this persona, this gruff, funny, not patronizing persona. And he's a riot, and he's the real deal. And I've seen him at conventions where the convention's over, but there's still 150 people waiting for, and he sat it out and signed everybody and gave them their time.
Amazing.
And
I love that.
I like that guy. They're all terrific. They're all terrific. Rob Tappert. The gift every director needs is a producer.
Yeah.
Like Harry Hausen had Charles Schneer. Well, Sam has Rob Tappert.
Amazing.
Of course, Rob in college, I asked him, when I first met him, they hadn't really done much together. Rob had acted in a short film called The Happy Valley Kid, where he plays this wimpy little picked on kid, teased by everybody, especially Sam Raimi's character. And he kind of goes crazy and shoots everybody out. And
I'm noticing a theme.
But I asked Rob, what do you want to do with, what are you taking in college? And he said, well, taking wildlife management. And he said with a straight face, and he means this, he wanted to count fish for the state of Michigan.
Oh my God.
Avid fisherman. And that was his dream. Not dreams don't always come true, but he settled for being a multimillionaire, successful producer of television and movies, and marrying Xena warrior princess, making babies in New Zealand or in Australia. But he's happy.
He married Lucy Lawless?
He married Lucy
Lawless. Oh my
Lawless.
God. Yeah. She's a huge fan of our show.
Oh,
yeah, no, we bonded over that. I was in costume backstage at San Diego Comic-Con in a green room with Lucy Lawless, who came over to me. I was dressed as Jack Sparrow, and she's like, I recognize your voice. I'm a fan of the show.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Tell me about the accordion here.
Okay. Now what we do is just take little sections like this, and I'm going to do it as clumsily as I did it.
I feel you.
I mean, I'm trying to hook it all up so it'll be off as straight as possible. So when you do the edges, you want to line up those edges again. And then you can do that again, flip it over. And what this is going to do is give us these little sections here where we can glue the paper
too.
either in between them like that,
Right.
or one page on each side, and then glue those together.
Amazing.
And I probably invented a new way of actually doing books in a really terrible way, but that's what I came up with on the spur of the moment.
I love that. Okay, so now we've got our accordions.
Well, now let's take one of these and add lots of glue in there.
Okay.
And then we can start to assemble this like that.
Okay.
And that page will lay down there.
Ah, okay.
And then this other one we'll keep, so we can glue that to the next set.
Gotcha.
Over here. So edges folding up will go flush.
Okay.
And if a little gets in between them, that's not a bad thing either.
That is officially globbed.
Yep. And if they get in between each other too, that's good, because that way it won't spring out.
Gotcha. Okay. So glop and then dry. Get a little bit dry.
Yep.
Like our own version of perfect binding.
Precisely.
Oh, should we put a little down there?
Yes, absolutely. I can do that.
Yeah, that would be. And I figure we cut them out individually, and then they're all a little bit different.
Yep.
Oh, one little.
No.
Reservation there.
That's acceptable.
All right.
Let me double check this here. Maybe a little bit more narrow. We can just trim.
Oh, okay.
But let's keep that. I love that brown edge there.
Yeah, the decal. In graphic design, we call that a decal edge. Like when you order the wedding invitation.
Sure.
Maybe a little narrower than that?
Yeah, we'll chop off maybe a half inch. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I see.
So it kind of comes up to there.
Gotcha.
All right.
So I'm going to cut both of these together and try and do.
Beauteous.
Excellent. All right, I'm going to start cutting out some pages.
Okay. I'll supervise.
There's one.
Oh, great. We get little waste from the pages that we will sell on eBay during the auction. Doing great work, Adam. I think we're going to keep you on.
I really appreciate it. I've cleared my summer
Showing a lot of
plans.
promise.
I got to tell
And
you.
you're even working faster than I probably did.
I'm impatient.
I like to have the TV on in the background.
Yes.
Just
Actually, a lot of my viewers
Uh-huh.
put this channel on, and they put it on their workbench, and they work alongside.
Sure. I'm now attaching this first page in. And I used the little one because it has a couple of extra pages on the front and back.
Oh, right.
Just to help protect the other ones. Okay, that looks good. Now I accidentally put a little contact cement here, but that will be aging, and as we call it, flare.
Flare.
This is nice. I'm able to get roughly 6 sheets out of a full sheet.
Good, good, good. And one thing I'm getting right is the pages aren't all like flat together. They're all askew a little bit, as is the thinking of those who made the book. Because you really don't want to make books with spells that can destroy the world. You know, it's counterproductive.
I love that bit in Cabin in the Woods. I cannot insist strongly enough. Do not read those words. And you're just doing about the last half inch. Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm just going to start to
Take a look at these. That's what it's got to seal up against.
Okay.
And like mine, some are going to be like double stuck
Right,
against
right.
each other and others
Mhm.
not. It was just kind of arbitrary.
I like how much randomness you built into the assembly process. It makes a lot of sense, of course. If you're assembling one of these spell books, you're not like, hey, I'm really into bookbinding. You're like, I'm really into spells and destroying the world and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
and there also might be an urgency because you really don't want to handle this stuff. And my idea was each page had gone through some kind of ritual,
Oh, right.
if not the information having been divined through another ritual.
Right.
And it's best to keep a good, safe distance from this. And I'm sure that whoever actually assembled this book was very wary of such things and nervous.
This is like that Monty Python when they're writing the funniest joke in the world and they've sequestered it into 6 different writers so no one has the whole joke.
More just to make sure. Not a really permanent material because
No,
after a
it's
couple
not.
of decades it dissipates its usefulness, but it works when you're trying just to get something done real fast. Oh, it looks like we do have a couple more. But we've got enough. We've got enough paper.
Okay.
Yep. And that one goes there. Whew. Now we press the book down at exactly my weight pressure upon it, or it won't work at all. And of course, those amounts and pressure are all classified.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure that sets for a couple of minutes.
It's a fat little spell book.
Yeah. And notice that it's all uneven there, just like the original. It was all, made by neophyte bookbinders, but it looks like it's working. We'll just make sure that it stays. And some of those pages might be slightly stuck together, but as we
Sure.
go through it, we'll straighten
Trying
them
to
out.
work up a joke for calling it spellbinding.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, right.
We're spellbinding.
Yes, exactly. Some are a little gummy, but they'll wise up and get with the show. But it's working. And as I recall, there were always a couple of pages that just need a little extra reattachment.
Right.
Convincing to stay where they're told.
No, I totally get that.
There we go. Okay.
Amazing, dude. I have some fresh brushes.
Okay.
I have some water and some acrylic medium.
I'm going to use one of these stiffer ones
What's that?
for the
Oh, the little
paint.
ones.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, it's a good brown already.
Yeah.
Feels dirty and earthy and
Yeah, it's a great, burn umber is great for this. And then we'll take this. And neat.
oh yeah.
And it gives it that kind of golden feel and also not the paint, like a paint in a house kind of feel to it.
Right.
And then we can put in some little blotches here and there. I think I've got a good consistency.
There's going to be a spate of Necronomicon craft projects across the nation after
Oh, boy.
this.
There already have been. I've got boxes, totes of these things.
Do you really?
Yeah. They're,
People send them to you?
yeah. And I swap them.
Oh, that's awesome. So you've seen your own execution reinterpreted hundreds and hundreds of times.
And what I'd like to do is encourage everybody to, I the flattery is the,
Since imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
but you know what's even better is you get inspired to reach inside and come up with your own creation, because we can't have too many weird books in the world. And,
You're totally right.
and I think that's what I would like to inspire in people is to trust in yourself. There's a creative little spirit waiting to jump out and gross out or entertain the world, whatever your options are. And that's what I'd like to see. But but to get your bearings and everything, try something like this. And
well, I speaking of like an aesthetic framework to start from, you keep on referring to the dark ones, and it sounds like aesthetically, you really always are considering the character, and you're trying to put yourself into their mindset.
Yeah, well, as an illustrator, you need the whole backstory, and
Right.
I had a little bit from the script to go by, but I kind of filled it in myself. And there's even things in it I didn't tell Sam. Like in the Flying Deadite in Evil Dead 2, it has that kind of blade tail.
Yeah.
The Kandarian dagger from Evil Dead 2, the blade.
Yes.
That's actually taken from a Flying Deadite.
Oh, dude,
And
I love that.
I never told Sam that.
Oh, do you remember as a young illustrator the first time your line like surprised you, or you realized that you could do something with this skill?
Yes, because I did not have like a natural talent. I was not a boy wonder at this stuff. It looked like crap and took a decade and a half before I could feel like I could sell something. And even looking back on that stuff, it's pretty yuck. But by the time I ran into the folks at Chaosium and was doing it, I felt like I was finally getting a handle on it.
Yeah.
I was hugely influenced by Frank Frazetta.
Right.
Because I would go to bookstores and look at all the wall of paperbacks.
Yeah.
And his went pow.
Right.
Because of the light against dark, the dark against light, the interesting use of colors and all that. And I thought, well, your stuff's got to go pow. So I start analyzing his stuff, and I'm largely self-taught in oils.
Yeah.
And all those things.
Wow.
And I just stayed in my room. But what I had was, and my teacher told me the golden ticket, because when I saw the first half of King Kong at 5, I had to do that.
Yeah.
And she said, well, the golden ticket is knowing what you want to do. Because she said, there's people who graduate college and still don't know what they want to do. And I did. And anyway, let me mix up a little more of this.
Yeah. Dude, there's the money. Look at that. He's really coming out now.
And we'll get the
Man,
insides.
this is looking gruesome.
Thank you. You leave the raw umber on too long on the stove.
And it gets burnt.
Yeah.
I say often, all I really need is the raw umber, burnt umber, raw sienna, burnt sienna.
Yeah, they're
that's it.
really terrific colors.
And maybe a little phthalo green, a little ochre yellow.
Okay, works for me.
You want me to start to give you the inside there?
Yep, let's do
all right.
that. And a little bit of our pseudo tannic acid should get it somewhere else. That's okay. All part of the process.
This moment too is this is film painting, right? One person's holding while the other, and they're screaming. What? And you're like 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and you mean half an hour, but it doesn't matter. I like to say like people last either a day or 20 years in the film industry.
Okay.
There's not a lot of in between.
Yeah.
And I remember one of my first days on set, I was like, oh yeah. This is my vibe.
There's something about the amazing collection of creative people on a film set that's just, it's an environment that just ups everybody's game.
Yeah.
David
Mamet called them an army of problem solvers on their feet.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Definitely.
I did a lot of effects work in my early career. So I spent a lot of time with grips and gaffers standing over me, slowly shaking their heads just to intimidate me.
Who knew it was this easy, huh?
I love this. But this is why the prop feels so authentic. Right? This slapdash is part of its character.
I like the term rustic.
Rustic. Sorry, I didn't mean to insult. Just double check there. Okay.
Yeah, let's smear a little bit of this.
Okay, yeah.
And, that.
Yeah, look at that. Oh,
excellent. Okay.
I love nearly dry paint.
Yeah.
Dude.
If only we could have afforded a hairdryer in Evil Dead.
Lauren Peterson told me on Star Wars, there was no CA glue, no crazy glue.
Yeah.
That was a new Eastman product in the late 70s. So all of Star Wars ships were made with 5-minute epoxy.
No kidding.
And what Lauren said was, you get all your grilly pieces ready, you mix up some 5-minute epoxy, and you make as many as you could hold on with your fingers and wait.
Okay.
And
wow.
then he heard about this product from Eastman Kodak and brought it into the crew for Empire.
Uh-huh.
And he did the demonstration where he took a dot out of this brown bottle,
Uh-huh.
touched it, put a pencil on there, and let go.
Yeah, amazing stuff.
Tom, that is so pretty. Dude!
It's that easy.
And it's just that easy. Oh my God, so marvelously horrifying.
But it fulfills that thing. You look at it, and I'm not picking that up.
Right.
And
yes,
which is the warning right there: is don't pick and don't read it aloud.
Right.
I mean, you've seen the movie, and people, hey, what's this say? No, not a word.
You wanted to build a book that said, "Stop what you're doing."
Yeah, it's not to be read by anyone at any time. And oh yeah, let's
get a little hiccup there.
Any more?
Let's see here. Oh yeah, inside there. Yeah, okay. There we go. That top edge. Yeah, that right.
Looks good.
What are next steps with this beautiful thing?
Well, it has to age about 5,000 years.
Sure.
I'm not sure about this.
Yeah.
And well, we need to summon the creatures,
right.
Get the divine inspiration.
Yes.
Something like that. We'll make it a little.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start with this. Let me experiment. Choose
the medium or the fine?
Let's go with the medium.
Oh, that's that one.
Okay.
You could really mess with someone. I only buy really important acid brushes.
Oh, cool. Oh, whoa. Spill some on the floor. Oh, whoa, here we go. Right, this is it.
Look at that color.
Beautiful.
That's the black red or the red black. Here you go.
Oh, I cut my. I'm suing.
Would you like a Band-Aid or a candle?
Oh, give me a saw. These have to go. Oh, good. I missed my nice shoes. Okay. Oops. Screwed it up already. I think the drops of blood there.
Yeah, it was actually working out beautifully.
One of those happy accidents. And don't fret. Wrap your, own it and make it part of the thing.
Oh, you're giving me a lot of courage to try doing some of the illustration on Swear. I was fascinated by Da Vinci, so I was looking up what pens he used. And then I really didn't know until I'd researched it that everyone was cutting feathers until about the mid-19th century when the pen nib becomes real.
Yeah.
And So I got some feathers, I did some tempering, I did some cutting and played around. And it's amazing how when you actually properly cut a feather and you draw a line with it, you instantly can tell that it's a different kind of line. This is getting the same sort of thing that your brush is getting, is that this is not made by a modern hand.
Well, how's that?
Dude, I love that. I feel like I want to spend weeks just slowly illustrating, moving through.
That's what I did.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Yeah, what fun. What fun.
Tom, it's really thrilling. And I love its simplicity and its randomness and its crunchiness. It's just like super fabulous, man. Like, people often ask me, specifically, are there productions you wished you could have worked on? And after today, Evil Dead 2 goes to the top of my absolute list. It sounds from your stories that it was hard work and long days, but that you guys all had a huge amount of fun.
Yeah, and the departments got along pretty good. I mean, I admired Mark Shostrom and Kurtzman, Nicotero, and Berger to no end. And of course, they're giants in the industry these days. I mean, holy cow.
Yeah.
I kind of just dabbled, you know. They had solid, life-shaking careers in this stuff. And but just being around in that atmosphere was just so much fun. And I'm glad I got to contribute what I could.
Well, I appreciate you bringing some of that atmosphere here and letting me experience it directly. You've given me, Tom, I can't thank you enough. My friend.
Thank you, Adam.
Please, let's not have this be the last of our collaborations. I would like you to come back.
We'll find some other. I'll show you how to dismember a hitchhiker. You can stick a pencil in its ankle.
Thank you guys so much for watching. One of my favorite things we make in our tested store are demerit badges. These are like scout badges, but for screwing stuff up, because screwing up is not just a part of the making process, it is intrinsic to it, and we like to celebrate that. We've got 27 so far in the Supervisors bundle that you can go buy right now by clicking on the link in the description, but we also have a booster pack of some brand new patches. This is the demerit badge for burning off your eyebrow. I am proudly sewing that to all of my clothes. This is the demerit badge for having a messy workbench, which I do not get today. My workbench is super clean. And we have new octagonal patches that are, merit badges. This is the merit badge for sweeping up your shop, Congratulations, I'm so proud of you. And this, oh my God, this is great. This is the merit badge for creating a clean space on your bench. Hey, we got to take our successes where they come and meet them there. Go to the tested-store.com or adamsavage.com to buy any of these, or click on a link in the description.